Mr. Ghiletchi, welcome to our Mediabox. Your report on fighting the over-sexualization of children will be discussed in the Parliamentary Assembly session. So let's start with the main objective of the report.
Well, children's rights have always been a priority for the Social Affairs Committee, and this time we are focusing on a very sensitive but important topic, over-sexualization of children. It's an increasing trend in a modern society, and we see often how mass media, including social media, television, marketing campaigns, they portray children as sexual objects. So it's important for the Assembly to raise the awareness of this issue in the member states, so all actors will be aware that we are faced with such challenge as over-sexualization of children.
Maybe in that sense it's important to underline the role of the media, so how they influence the over-sexualization of children, because it's in a negative way. You mentioned that in the report.
Well, what I did in the report, I tried, in my opinion, to find a balanced way. We are not calling, to restrict media freedom. However, we need to draw the attention of media and encourage media not to use these techniques or, these stereotypes used in marketing that sex sells best, and it's important to be aware that we are dealing with children and we should be concerned with their well-being. So the resolution calls member states to have effective supervisory media body, which in my opinion is okay. It's not again to restrict media freedom, but to supervise and make sure that children are not portrayed as sexual objects, because the research so far shows that this is a problem, and the Parliamentary Assembly should express its concern over this issue. In addition to this, the resolution calls member states to adopt policies that seek to inform parents and also seek to train professionals. We have professionals, we have teachers, we have educators, so all professionals need specific training, so they will be also aware and they will know how to tackle such issues, because prevention is also very important step when it comes to tackle such sensitive issues.
So maybe we can summarize saying that the legislative reforms should be done by the member states, and also you mentioned that data collection is important also. So what would you like to say about that?
Well, yes, you are right that legislative action is needed. Lanzarote Convention should still play a central role when we adopt policies in this regard. Regarding data collection, I think it's important for us to look deeper into the issue, to have this data in order to have efficient policies. For example, an expert that we had in the committee, she presented that girls are more vulnerable. However, there are some members of the committee that feel that we don't need to stigmatize girls. So we need data. We need to have, real data. So again, based on this data, we will have our policies when the issue is tackled in our national parliaments or is tackled by governments.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Ghiletchi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael, on va faire aussi pour No Hate, No Fear campaign. Ouais. So I will ask question, you will talk to the camera,
okay.
And then when you finish in your own language, No Hate, No Fear.
Tu veux le panneau?
Ah oui. Natalia, can you give this thing, No Hate, No Fear panneau? Ay efendim, çok teşekkürler, sağ olun. Sağ olun. Salut, geleceğim. Görüşelim.
Donc, en fait, c'est s'exprime devant la caméra. Hein.
Ouais.
Which camera?
Just the red one.
Okay.
With red light. Yeah. But I will just ask, you feel free, so
okay.
you will just...
démarrer. Calculé, d'accord, très bien. Nickel, merci.